Hi guys, so today I wanted to talk to you about the content of the thoughts. So does it really matter what kind of content does your OCD thought have? And the answer is no. I have people who I help recover who don't tell me what their thoughts even are. So I know generally the theme because I do need to know that in order to make sure that they're not doing any kind of reassurance. So I need to know in what area they would be doing reassurance or avoidance or whatever. But I don't need to know the details of their thoughts. They're not important. Person who has cleaning OCD thoughts and person who has harm OCD thoughts have the exact same level of anxiety. And the only reason that they have that level of anxiety is because they keep doing reassurance or avoidance in some cases, right? So when we drop the reassurance seeking from themselves, from the internet, from other people, the thoughts will go away. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying not to focus on the content because when you focus on the content, it's like you're saying that the thoughts are important when in fact they're not. And OCD also has a tendency to switch. So just because today you have a cleaning OCD, tomorrow you'll have a harm OCD, and then, maybe someday you'll have a religious OCD. It really depends on what stage in your life you are at. For example, when we're talking about young people, they have certain types of obsessions, and as they grow older, they develop jobs, they get other types of obsessions that are job related, and then as they grow even older, they have maybe family obsessions, right? So it really depends on your age and the circumstances that you're in. I mean, you can't get a driving OCD if you don't drive a car. You can't get cleaning OCD if you're not if you're not in a situation where you're constantly cleaning or you're in a situation where that will even come up, right? So you kind of have to make sure that you're not paying too much attention to the content. Actually, really any attention to the content. It doesn't matter. It can switch any minute, and the more attention you pay to it, the more important it will become to you. Because when you pay attention to it, you start to look at the details. And details get you emotionally involved. So you need to step away from that and say that, okay, this is just an OCD thought. I'm not even going to get into it. I don't care what it is. I don't care what the content is. All I care about is I want to make sure that I'm not seeking reassurance from any type of source, including within myself, right? And if you do that, you will see improvement. But if you start to focus at the details, trying to think, well, is the thought true? Is it really me? Am I a bad person? Am I this? Am I that? And then trying to seek reassurance on those topics, then you will feel worse. And that's how you know if you're doing the right things. If you're starting to feel worse, well, have you been seeking reassurance? Then you know why you feel worse. You need to change that in order to feel better. So that's the video, and the moral of the story is don't look at the content. Under no circumstances. I know your brain will try to pull you into it, but just refocus on something else. I'm not looking at the content. I'm going to go do this, this, and this because today I plan to do this, this, and this. And that's it. And there's no negotiating with OCD. You can't negotiate with the enemy, right? You're just not dealing with it, and then that's it. Thank you for listening to this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you have any questions that you want me to answer in a YouTube video, please send them to me at info@youhaveocd.com, or you can just leave a comment below. I try to get them as fast as I can, but sometimes it takes a little bit of time. If you have a private question, still email me at info@youhaveocd.com. Just make sure you put whether you want to have a question answered on air or have a question answered through a private email. Thank you for listening and have a